It's Saturday morning and we're doing stuff because I don't know if you can see behind me, but we're getting an intercooler fitted. So we're going to one of the admins of Last Dub. He owns a garage and he basically rebuilds engines for a living. I know it's in good hands there, and he also has a 2.8 litre turbo V6 Mk4. I have a new series coming out and hopefully that car will be featured on it. But yeah, we're with Nathan in his new BMW E4, E6 I think. BMW names just go straight over my head in the way that they're worded. Probably just me. But yeah, we're headed off now. So I'll keep you guys updated and yeah, let you know when we get there. We made it here, and we've been here for, I don't know, like 3 hours, did you say? Yeah, and we had a bit of problem at the start due to all the piping wasn't really lining up properly. Dan's made some adjustments.
Yeah, we've cut this pipe here, so we've got a better fitment on the bottom. Now we're going to mount the cooler up, get it bolted up, so now it fits over the bumper, and then we've got to work on the right hand side just to tweak the pipe work, just to get it to work. Sweet.
Have I shown the cooler? I think so, but there's a cooler.
It's all the old pipe work out of it.
Yeah, that's all the old shit, and finally got rid of this. That was just sitting in there. That's the secondary air pump gone. I'll update you guys when it's done. Lunch break. Basically, the situation that we got, the guy who custom made these pipes for my specific car, we think that he made them for, I don't know, like another 1.8 engine, because we're having to cut off half of the pipe because otherwise it stupidly like comes down here and sticks out here. So it's little things which we're having to just adjust. So this is Dan's 2.8 turbo. It's just a beast. What's the story with it?
Had it built up to 442 brake.
Yeah.
Then I drove it up to my mum's up Manchester, and then what was it? Is it Ultimate Dubs?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
On the way to Ultimate Dubs, started knocking, so I pulled over, had to get the whole car recovered back, and then literally starting again. So this time, going for a forged engine, bigger turbo, and hopefully pushing numbers close to 600 this time.
That's gonna be insane.
Literally the engine's ready to come out this time, so it's just hanging on the mounts.
Yeah.
The scariest part when I first done it, you hit them standard brakes, but it didn't stop. It didn't even want to work.
They are massive brakes.
365mm disc there. Looking good.
Whilst we're here, Nathan's going to show the camera a quick review of his new BMW.
Basically, I crashed my Golf. That was a sad send-off. Didn't have a car for about a month, and then I bought this. So it's a BMW 318i E46, 2 litre engine, 150-ish horsepower, 150-ish foot-pound of torque. Ish, yeah. Transverse engine, so it sits a long ways in the bay. 74k miles as well, bought it for just over £1,000, so it's, you know, pretty much a well good buy.
What have you done to the back? He's done some modifications already. How long have you owned it? Like 3 days?
I've owned it since last Sunday. Sunday gone.
That's a week.
So I've tinted the backlights, added the spoiler on. I'm going to debadge it as well. I've also added a sub in there too, because you have to have one of them.
Big boy. He did have it, so it was facing the back, facing forward, but
it wasn't that great. So what I did is I turned it so the speakers were facing the back seat, but it sounded really muffled because it is a brand new sub, so you got to break it in, and then I just played around with it. And
what we were doing last night was wrapping these carbon fibre bits, but we still got like all that old man wood with this old man colour.
Yeah,
this is old man right here.
Did it in this one as well.
Yeah, to make it less old man.
Yeah, and my first rear wheel drive,
so he's doing burnouts and all that drifts.
Burnouts and drifts in the wet. Then I'll put that in the video because I might get it pulled.
That's where Nathan's going to bolt on the turbo and then feed it into the airbox. Or whatever it does.
Or just get a round measure and take this out.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Sick.
That's it.
Alright, so hopefully everything's connected up. We're just going to turn it on and hope for the best.
throw dry out now to make sure there's no leaks on it, and we'll put the front end back on it.
Alright, yeah, sweet.
Oh, 1 second, a sausage roll. Am I right that time?
Yeah, you're miles.
That's good, isn't it? I can fucking hit the turbo. I don't know if that's normal. The turbo's now going. Fucking hell, man. Jesus quick. Holy shit. That's sick.
Like, it's definitely a lot faster than I remember.
Let's spin around it.
Jesus Christ. It's definitely a lot faster. So,
the only thing I'm now concerned about is that when I fixed the valve gasket, I fixed the boost problem that I was having. When I changed gear, put my foot back on the accelerator, it would instantly kick in, but this has stopped. It started doing it again.
What's this bump? What's this bump? What's this bump? Fucking hell. Jesus, fuck. Nearly forgot the bump.
I don't think so. Cool, so we just made it home. Successful day in the end. Main thing is that we got the intercooler on and fitted. Really bit of a bitch, and like obviously I wanted it all to be black pipes, but the black pipes that came with it didn't fit. I've still got some stuff to buy. It looks like it's restricting some of the dump valve pipes that come off of it because it's literally like a U bend to then go on to there, so I'll have to probably get a slightly longer one of those hoses to then fit on, so it's got like more slack and rather than a tight 90-degree bend. But I'll show you quickly because I don't know if I've actually shown it up close. So yeah, this is what I'm on about. Like all of these blue pipes, like there wasn't that didn't come with it. The only thing that we actually fitted was that one and the one that's down here. But yeah, it's very squished together with all of this, which I'm a bit wary of because obviously I'm going to be changing the tip, so possibly when I get a new tip, like the dump valve and everything like that will be pointing outwards rather than into it. But this is the one that I'm on about, so it goes out of here, is a very tight bend here, like I can feel it creased in. It's very creased in there, and then background here is getting a little bit squished as well, so that's one thing I desperately need to order. This is just sort of squished, everything's just a bit squished, which I'm annoyed about. Like I thought, because it's custom made for my car, they would have gone, I don't know, it would have just done something a little better than that, but we got it on. But yeah, like I said, the only problem that we now got with it, injectors are leaking, but they came today. Ordered them yesterday and they came today, which is good, so I'm going to fit them tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. If you enjoyed the video, I know it wasn't really a tutorial like I wanted it to be because of how awkward it was, and I felt useless. I was the one that was just standing around while he was doing all the work. But yeah, so cheers again Dan if you're watching. Yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.